All right, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. I want to go ahead and clear this up because I've been a big critic of Melo in the past, but this ain't that, all right? Let me say something real quick. Kevin Love, yesterday it was announced that Kevin Love will be out for at least 6 weeks. Let's be honest, Kevin Love will probably be back hopefully around playoff time. At worst case, the first round. They expect him sooner than that. I've seen these knee injuries play out for the worst a lot of times. If the Cavs are close to wrapping up the Eastern Conference, which will be tough now, I expect Kevin Love to take it really slow. They'll be getting J.R. Smith back soon. I'll be honest with you. I think we see Kevin Love maybe 4 games left in the regular season. At worst, you kind of bring him back in the first round of the playoffs. If you play a bottom feeder in the Eastern Conference, the first round. LeBron James, for those who don't know, sweeps pretty much every team he plays in the first round. He's never losing a playoff series in his career. He's never going in the first round. He's never losing a first-round playoff series. They're always cupcakes for LeBron James. It's just the reality of the situation. Maybe you bring Kevin Love back then. Hopefully you get him back as soon as possible. 6 weeks puts you at like a towards end of March timeline. I just tend to believe he'll be back around playoff time. But I'll go ahead and say this. If I'm the Cleveland Cavaliers, if I'm LeBron James, who's like the acting general manager, even though David Griffin did a great job as GM for the Cavs, LeBron James like the other GM, right? The GM in training, or the GM, the official GM. If I'm LeBron James and the Cavs, I understand if you go ahead and make a trade for Carmelo Anthony. The trade deadline is next week. It's All-Star weekend. I understand if you make a trade for Carmelo Anthony. Do I think it's smart for a basketball sense? No. I've told y'all countless times, I think Kevin Love is a better basketball player than Carmelo Anthony. I think Kevin Love is better than Carmelo Anthony at pretty much everything except getting his shot off the dribble on the perimeter. Carmelo Anthony has Kevin Love there, but rebounding, scoring at this point in their careers, defense, I think Kevin Love is slightly better than Carmelo Anthony in all those departments. But I will say this. I'm not a liar. I keep it 100% honest on my channel. Y'all know what this is. When you step in there with me, we get 100% real. I will say this. It has to be something said about Kevin Love's body. Second time in 3 years now, and they've been together. This is their 3rd season in Cleveland. Kevin Love's season has been altered by injury, a big injury. But honestly, every season Kevin Love has been injured with the Cavs. Last year they got him back and won a championship. The year before that he was injured in the regular season and ended up missing the after the first round because Kelly Olynyk broke his arm. I remember that series. I believe that was in Boston. End of the first round, I want to say. I'm pretty sure that was the first round against Boston. I'll say this. I think this is a sign. There's a quote, I believe, out there. When people show you the true colors or when you see it signed, believe it. I believe Kevin Love's body is breaking down. I really do. I really believe Kevin Love's body is breaking down quicker than Carmelo Anthony's. Carmelo has had his injuries in the past, but give Melo credit. For this year, pretty much, Melo has been pretty healthy, pretty consistent, pretty healthy. I believe Kevin Love's body is breaking down. I would understand, even though I believe you'd be taking a step backwards on defense, LeBron will have to switch things up. But this wouldn't be anything new for LeBron James. I understand. I believe that the Cavs should consider trading Kevin Love for Carmelo Anthony. If the Knicks are willing to take an injured Kevin Love, I believe you think about making that trade. I really do. The Cavs remain consistent where if Kevin Love had to play tomorrow, we wouldn't have got the knee surgery. This is more of a precautionary type ordeal. If it was the playoffs and the finals against Golden State, he could play. I just know this. LeBron James is playing a lot of minutes, number 1 in the NBA in minutes, a shit ton of minutes. Kyrie Irving is another guy who's in and out of the lineup, deal with like little petty injuries here and there. If you can bring a Carmelo who now goes from being the first guy on the Knicks to like the 3rd guy on the Cavs and now you take stress off his body, I believe he could hold up more than Kevin Love can. And I like Kevin Love as a player. I really do. Y'all know I like Kevin Love. It's not easy what Kevin Love and Chris Bosh had to do. They went from being number 1 options on their team to being number 3 options for their respective teams with Miami and Cleveland. It's not easy. But y'all got to see the signs with Kevin Love. This guy's body is breaking down. It's breaking down, guys. When he's healthy, he's good. But I see it. You feel it. He has actually 3 years left on his deal. Melo has 2 years left on his deal. They're making close to the same amount of money. Close. You get rid of Melo would be done before Kevin would, and in 3 years, the next 2 years, I'm pretty sure Kevin Love's body won't even be as what it is now. It's crazy. LeBron James' career has been predicated on people who have not been able to sustain health like he has. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.